Conjecture, hearsay. Well, many people might understand those are kinds of evidence admissible in a trial, but for a lot of young Americans, most of their exposure to the courtroom comes from TV and movies, and my exposure too.
Yeah, and I would venture to guess that TV and movies don't always get it quite right. The Civics Learning Project, however, is really digging into the good stuff. They're trying to change that with a spirited competition as teams from 15 Oregon high schools are duking it out at the Hatfield Federal Courthouse this weekend to land their spot in the mock trial national finals. So joining us to learn all about this contest, we have Executive Director of the Civics Learning Project, Sam Kang, here with us this morning. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having me back, Emily.
Absolutely. I know we've talked with you in the past about some other initiatives from the Civics Learning Project, but we're talking about mock trial today. So what is this all about?
So the mock trial is one of the biggest educational tournaments in the state. Basically what we have is student teams from high schools all over Oregon come together to try a case adapted from real life events. And they're composed of student teams that make up attorneys, witnesses, and other court officers. And to prepare for the case, they have to learn the laws, the actual laws on the books really extensively, learn the evidentiary rules like Emma was trying to do earlier, to actually litigate a case in a court of law. And they do it oftentimes in a actual courtroom in front of a judge on a dais, and that judge is oftentimes an experienced litigation attorney or actual judge from our federal court system. So we're trying to create an actual authentic experience because we're not playing make-believe here. We're trying to give students an actual way to really experience from the inside out about a core democratic institution. And like you said, we've got the top 15 high schools from all over the state converging this weekend for the state finals.
Yeah, I will have to admit I watched a lot of Law & Order SVU. That might have been where my education for this came from. But let's talk about the organization putting this on. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we're a nonprofit, nonpartisan education organization, and we believe that the best way to strengthen democracy is to teach democracy. And the way that we do that is by working with teachers and civic leaders all over Oregon to create hands-on experiences where we can make civics come alive. And mock trial is one of the best examples in which we do that because it's not just working with students and teachers. The people who coach them, who volunteer with us, these are people who actually work in the judiciary system, and they come back to Converge to work with students and teachers to say, hey, let me show you from the inside out, direct from the experience, what it's actually like to work in this core democratic institution.
I mean, what a cool hands-on experience. And for kids, too, to get to learn, it's not just about whoever can give that best closing remarks, you know, to the jury like you would see in an episode of Law & Order. It's really about having to support your case through the framework of our U.S. Constitution. So what do students get out of this program? Do you find that they have applied this in their careers going forward?
Yeah, the impact is really personal, right? Because a lot of people think that, oh, you're just trying to produce more lawyers. Well, there's a lot of students who want to go to law school, but there's a lot who don't. But what's common among all the students is that they actually pick up real life experiences that are really useful to them immediately, like public speaking, teamwork, and really learning a sophisticated research skills. Remember, they're learning the law while they're doing this. But more personal to them, they pick up confidence, they find a voice. What we hear from teachers year in, year out is a lot of these students, they have a hard time even speaking in front of a class. And then when you get those same students thundering away, litigating a case in front of a judge, I mean, that's transformational. Those are the experiences that we really want to see. And besides that, we're really trying to impact the community with this because there's been a lot of public polls that have showed that over the years, the public's trust in our judiciary system has really dissipated really steadily over the last several years. So what we're trying to do is show the community, starting with our young people, that you can actually, what it's like inside from the judiciary, give an inside-out experience to say, what is it like, what's the experience like? Because when you have an understanding, an experience with it, that's a foundation to build trust back in our government institutions.
I love how changing the confidence of a young person can change a community. It sounds like that's amazing. So quickly, how can folks get involved in this?
Yeah, so one of the best ways to get involved is to volunteer itself for this competition. So you don't have to be a judge, you don't have to be a lawyer to participate. We depend on judges or volunteers from all stripes for this competition. So go to civicslearning.org, click on the volunteer button, volunteer with us, because in order to put on this state program, we require hundreds of volunteers converging with us. So go to civicslearning.org. There's time to apply. It's really make it really easy for you. We'll feed you, give you breakfast and lunch. We have slots open this Saturday and Sunday. So coming from the rain and cold to the Hatfield Courthouse this
Yeah.
weekend. Go to civicslearning.org to sign up to volunteer.
Objection overruled.
That's a good sell too. You want to get out of the rain, come and spend a day in the courthouse and really get a front row seat to how all of this works. That's really neat. And of course, these are the state finals.
Yes.
So our winning team will be representing Oregon in the national competition later this year.
Absolutely. So we have a great history with that. And it's really a toss-up because we've got so many students and teams involved. I just want to also thank our sponsors who put on this program, Perkins Coie and Jack Lundin, because without them, none of this would be possible. But also, we depend on the work of the volunteers. So please sign up. Join us for this fun inspiration you're going to see this weekend.
Hope to see you out there this weekend, Sam. Thanks so much for being here, and good luck. I know these kids are going to knock it out of the park. It is just so cool to see what they're learning.
Thanks so much, Emily.
Of course, if you want to be a part of the mock trial state finals, again, they're happening this weekend at the Mark Hatfield Courthouse in Portland, and those winning teams will head to Phoenix, Arizona in May for the national competition. We'll be introducing you to some of our winners next week here on AM Extra, so stay tuned for that. Well,